Hey, this is the next episode. I'm going to talk about the Golden Child Secret Diary. Apparently, I had a lot of secrets hidden, like so far deep underneath my skin. I never really actually told anybody about the issue that I was going through or the thing that I was dealing with mentally and spiritually and physically, because you never know who the information you might be telling it to, or what they might do with that information. Who know what they might do with that information? Like if things gone bad or things went south between you two, they might end up telling that information to somebody else. So that's why I had it hidden. I hid it all the secret that I hid it from and never actually really told anybody. And um the thing is about my secret is I never really liked my mother. I have so many plausible reasons why I never really liked her. Even when I was growing up, I see how of a horrible person she was. She did a lot of she did a lot of crazy things when I was a kid, and same thing with my grandmother too. Later on, I at first I really thought she was different from my mother, but I guess I was wrong about that. Turned out she is that same way. They operate the same exact way. They think alike too. They got the same qualities. Um, the reason why I say that because they're both evil spirit Jezebels. So that's what they are behind closed doors. Um, My mom did some terrible things, and my grandma did some terrible things. At the end of the day, they may not come to their own extent. Uh, they may not come to realization or take ownership of it. They may not realize how bad they mess up, or they can't seem to bring themselves to and say, "Hey, you know what? You know, it's my fault. I messed up. I should have did that. I was wrong." I never not one heard my grandmother would say, "You know, I was wrong. I messed up. I should have did that. Brandon, I apologize." Like she never, not once, even told me or even say sorry to me about what she did. She not even apologized that she put me on the internet at one point. She never apologized about anything about that either. See, that's what I mean. Like when she does things, after she get doing it, she'll take a nap afterwards. And when she wakes up from it, she'll act like nothing happened. That's the type of person she is. She'll go do some dirty deeds, and after she get done doing it, after she finish, okay, it done. She did it. She put me on the internet. You can't take it down because everybody's seeing it. Everybody's seeing what it was. So after she put me on blast and humiliated me on it on social media, which is Facebook, after she get doing that, she'll go take a nap. And then when she wakes up, she'll act like nothing happened. This is when at the time when I was working. I was working at the time, and then I happened to stumble across on Facebook, and I happened to saw that. So when I saw that, I was really, really, I was really totally disbelief. That I just couldn't believe that from what I've seen from with my own eyes, I just couldn't believe somebody would just take it at a certain extent. Like she took it to a whole nother level. Like this is the level of pettiness that she was doing. Because things wasn't going her way and me and her wasn't talking at the time and she wasn't getting her way. She wasn't getting what she wanted it. She wanted attention and validation. And she'll do any means necessary to get it. So if she couldn't get it from me, she'll go get it from social media because that's what she does. My mom too. Like if my mom doesn't get attention from me, or she doesn't get attention from my brother Brian, or if we don't call her, and she'll complain to her mother that me and my brother don't call her. So I have a good reason why I'm not calling you, and I have a good reason why I don't come around you. The fact that she haven't even grasped or even understand why I don't call her or why I don't talk to her, like It just doesn't seem like she's not. It doesn't seem like she doesn't really get the idea or fully understand why somebody don't want to come around her or why I don't want to come around her. I don't know why she acts so clueless, why she doesn't know why I don't talk to her, why I don't call her. So when she doesn't get when she doesn't get her way what she wants, she is just the same way as my grandmother. When she doesn't get the way when she doesn't get what she wants, she'll either go to her mother and complain to her about me, or she'll go complain to the people at work and whoever she talked to at work. I don't care. Like that's none of my business who she ever talked to. But at the end of the day, um, when she did something horribly, terribly, she did something terrible to my brother Brian. And then, yeah, she committed fraud at the time. And then what she did was she'll put the blame all on my brother, like it's his fault why this happened. And then the next thing she did was after my brother put her in her place, she went on work. She went on her job. She was telling everybody about my brother Brian, saying, "Oh, make it seem like Brian was the problem." So when we got there, when we got to her job, right? Yeah, we did. I went to her job because I drove there. She'll like one of her girlfriend was like, oh, hey Donna, you see that Donna? He's sorry about what he did, Donna. I'm like, I looked at her, I I I looked at my mother, and I looked at my brother, and I'm like, what the hell was that? Why is she lying like that for? I just never fully understand. Why would she lie about something like that? She knows she committed a crime, but then she want to try to put all the responsibility on my brother, like it's his fault. Why she committed fraud? And I'm just like, you know, you owe this boy this money. You know, you owe him money. So I don't know why she try to make it seem like she didn't do nothing wrong. That's what really blew my mind when she did that. And after that, I didn't even want to talk to her because once again, she's not telling the truth. She's not telling her friends the truth. She's not telling the people around her that she called or hang out with, whoever she hang out with. I don't know. For what I've known for all these years about my mother, she never really had friends. A lot of her friends either moved away or didn't want nothing to do with her. Especially my god sister Kirsten and her mother Miss Margaret. They didn't want nothing to do with my mother anymore because she did a lot of fuck shit at the time when they were best friends at one point. I don't know what she did, but she did told me some things about what my mother did, how she got into a fight at the bar, and she was telling me about that. So yeah, and me when I was growing up, and I witnessed, my mom never really have a lot of friends. She had a lot of people who were either in and out of jail, were ex-convicts, who drug dealers, dude who were didn't have a job. They would come in and out of the house, not working, not putting even putting groceries in the house. The only person that I know that I really like out of all the men that she was going with was James. James was the only person that I know, cause he drive a nice car. He had a BMW. He had a nice job. All of that. That was the only guy that I know that came in the house where we used to stay at 130 Prospect Street in East Orange. He was the only guy that I thought that I know that I liked, which is James. James was the only dude that I seen that was very mannerism. He was very respectful. He never came at me crazy. So that was the only guy that I liked out of all the guys that she dated. So it didn't mean just speaking the truth. I never really liked all the other ones that she had been with because a lot of them were they either went to jail, um, And I can remember waking up and all the things were stolen. He stole everything in that house. So it's like he even stole my PSP. So it's like the men that she was gone with were no good. A lot of them were in and out of jail, aggravated robbery. They committed other federal offense on the street. So she was dealing with people who were either drug dealer, gang members, or all that. Like these are the men that she attract. You attract. You are what you attract. So that was the moral of the story about everything what happened with my mother and my grandmother. Like I'm telling you, like y'all don't really know these two individuals like that because y'all not around them to know what they do. Only I know what they did because I witnessed everything that went down.